Hey everyone, welcome to the video of the week. Today's video of the week is Walking Dead Season 9 Episode number 7 coverage. So, in this episode, it started out with Rosita, who was still retreating from the herd from last week. But Eugene was not with her, so we don't know what's going on with Eugene, but she was pretty damaged up and all that. And she was running away from the herd, as I stated. Meanwhile, this is going on. In the last episode, I failed to mention that, I don't know if I even mentioned it or not, but Carol and Henry had met up with Daryl, and so they're filling out with Daryl. And here, the reason why that is because Carol wants Daryl to go to the hilltop with them and kind of look out over Henry. At first, Daryl kind of is like hesitant to doing it, but then he kind of warms up to it, I guess. And also in addition to that, Michonne, Sadiq, and a few members of Alexandria are heading out to the hilltop as well because they're trying to take the new members that join the fams or whatever, the new characters that join to the hilltop for a safe haven. But then Michonne through this whole time did not know that Maggie is no longer running the hilltop, and she left the hilltop, and right now Jesus is running the hilltop, so that's going to be quite interesting. But they did find out from hilltop messengers that Rosita was taken to the hilltop, so Michonne and them are all heading to the hilltop, and they're more likely going to end up meeting up with one another again. But it's still interesting to see where or to hear about what's going on with Maggie because she's not at the hilltop anymore. So I wonder where her storyline's going. But as for the hilltop, how it's prospering right now, it seems as if everything's going okay. Jesus is kind of struggling on whether or not he should be in charge or not. But it seems like he's slowly getting better with a little bit of help with Tara. So those two seem kind of like the ones that are holding the downgrown for them. But in addition to that, when Daryl and them finally do get to the hilltop, Daryl finds out that Rosita's there. He's okay. She's okay, but Eugene is still missing, because Rosita had told them that, or told Jesus and them earlier in the episode that she left Eugene back at a barn, and she hasn't really seen him since. So that's going to be interesting to see in the next episode what's going on with him. But this episode was a pretty eye-opening episode because you didn't know what was going on with the hilltop, but it seems as if a major change has happened with the hilltop and Jesus taking over for Maggie. And we don't know what's going on with Maggie, but she's not in the hilltop or she's not really there at all. But everybody else seems to be working their own side of things. But we did also know that something happened between Maggie and Michonne, because Michonne and Maggie really were not talking. And not only that, Maggie and Michonne really haven't talked, and Michonne hasn't been to the hilltop in quite some time, she even stated, but this would be her first time once her and the new characters arrive there, probably in the next episode, which will be the mid-season finale. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what will be happening in the mid-season finale. But as we all know, with the addition of the talking walkers now, this is a high rumor and all that the Whisperers are coming, which is another group that is quite dangerous or whatever, according to the comics and etc. But it's going to be interesting to see how they, if it is the Whisperers, how they bring them in and how much impact they're going to have on all the different dynamics of the groups. But it looks as if that is definitely what's happening because of the mid-season finale, the trailer, the walkers are still talking or whatever, and even other characters are starting to realize it now because Daryl is starting to realize it, as well as the others. So it's going to be quite interesting to see what happens there. Anyways, next Sunday's video of the week will be Walking Dead Season 9, Episode number 8, the mid-season finale coverage. So you guys will definitely not want to see that and see what's going on the mid-season finale with the whole gang and the Walking Dead. So have a great day, peace, and thank you guys for watching. Bye.